The timer.
Yeah, your countdown timer.
Hi, we back. Did you miss us? I know you did. You missed us. We're back. We're better than ever. We're not better looking, but we're back.
Yeah.
I mean, what you get is what you get. Actually, we're probably really, now that I think about it, it might send me into a depression. We're older than we were before. So that's really not a good thing.
It's easier for us to break the internet now.
Yeah.
Than it was 2 weeks ago.
And I can definitely stream a lot more get off my lawn. So that is a thing. So let me double check my sound effects here. Can you hear the drum roll?
Yeah.
Excellent. If you can hear the drum roll, then you can hear everything else. YouTube will be working. Everything else should be working. So we'll jump right into it. Well, right away. Make sure there's something in your glass. I've got something in my glass. We're going to give a salute to Ronnie Spector, an artist that has passed away. A little before my time. Did we do a salute to Betty White? We haven't had that chance, have we?
No. She'd passed last week. Yeah.
Last week, yeah. So, Betty White, we've got to do a big shout out to Betty White. I don't know. I call her a quitter. I mean, come on. You couldn't even make it to 100. Come on.
17 days away.
17 days away. Do I be a quitter? Hang in there. Come on. Do what you got to do.
Yeah. She was frail. Like Mark.
You can say that when you make it the 99 and 360 days in.
But hey, man, big shout out. I mean, there's just been it feels like a lot of people passing away, a lot of famous people at least. There's always a lot of people passing away, but really famous people passing away that are kind of giants actually. We had John Madden, Betty White, and depending on what you're into, Ronnie Spector is the latest. And of course, she has ties to stuff with other things. But in any case, a little ahead of, I think, our time, if I may say so. But a big influence on some of the rock and roll that we currently and music in general that we currently enjoy is Ronnie Spector. So big salute to a big shout out to her.
The chairman said because of your comments that you made towards Betty White, it's proving that you're hating on whites.
Yeah.
Well, no. Because I'm the white one here, and Mark's the black one.
Yeah.
So I've allowed it to be White Saturday.
Yeah. So of course I would pay homage to Betty White.
Yeah.
Almost.
I didn't say anything because Joe and Bum told me not to say anything or I'd be hating on whites. So
that's right.
I stayed quiet.
Because I want to be white. So that is why I went to Betty White first and put Spector, the minority, towards the back.
I'm so confused.
So right away, went to Pittsburgh and hung out over there in Pittsburgh for I don't know why. I don't know why I went to Pittsburgh. I was there for a few days and who knows what the hell. But Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you are welcome for all your snow. I brought the weather to you and I left. You're welcome.
Then the day that you left, it all melted.
Yeah. So of course I went out there. Me and Bum got to hang out and a fabulous time. Thank you, Bum.
Thank you for coming, Joe. It was a pleasure. We will do it again.
Yeah, we will do it again. It was good times. Got to hang out at the famous Duke's So there's my Duke's glassware. Got to meet Bubba, have a few pints, have a fantastic sandwich over there. Oh my God. The size of this meatball sub. Hoagie. I couldn't believe it. Me and Bum, we weren't really that hungry, but I still wanted to have something, you know? I'm like, okay, well, let's split a sandwich. My side of the sandwich, I couldn't believe it. That was insane.
Yeah, Duke's does not skip on the size of the food.
Their onion rings were flipping like this. I mean, it was and so delicious. They were really, really good. I'm not a big like onion rings first person. I like onion rings, but I'm not like I love onion rings. You know what I'm saying? I'll eat them, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
But man, seeing platter after platter going in front of my face and smelling these things, but they put the lightest, crispiest batter on their onion rings. They were really good. They reminded me of something that I might get in the UK when I finally make it over there to have proper fish and chips.
So this is what really happened. You went on a date and shared a sandwich.
Well, and actually, I was leading up to that part.
Oh, I spoiled
We
it.
really got one half of a sandwich, and he nibbled on one side, and I nibbled on the other till we met.
And you met in the middle?
And we drank a beer using one beer using two straws.
Oh,
exactly. And I won't even go.
Day.
I am not going to go into the sleeping arrangements. We already talked about that off camera and said we're not going into the sleeping arrangements. But Billy D might have something to say about that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
there we go.
I will say that I'll reveal something about the sleeping arrangements. There was a hotel involved.
There was a hotel.
Oh.
There was a hotel involved.
There we go. Look at the.
So I put the logo up there. That'll be today's logo. That is the logo of the day. Yeah. So that's.
So the next question is, if there was a hotel involved, how much was it per hour? That tells me how high quality it was.
Well, some of this may or may not be divulged by Billy D. So we'll just
we'll leave it.
We'll
leave it.
So
it was a threesome then. It was a threesome.
No, it could have been a foursome.
You and me and Billy D. That's what the show should be called.
He and or she might have something to say about that. We are just, but an absolute fabulous time. Bum took me to a record store, Jerry's Records. If you're in Western Pennsylvania, dear God, you have to get out to this place.
I'm going there. I've never been to Jerry's Records, but now we're going up there in a few months, and we're driving. And of course, the Subaru has lots of room for records, so I'm going to fill up the back of that Subaru with some records from Jerry's.
Right? Yeah. No, I honestly, and the affordability of it. I mean, their records are definitely affordable. Yeah, take a list.
I've already started putting some stuff, because the jazz, seen that how much they had in jazz, and there's probably a lot of good stuff there. I could spend a whole afternoon there looking through just one section.
Yeah, just the jazz. I mean, they had a whole jazz record room. I mean, the majority of that whole room was jazz records, and then they had all your different genres of jazz, like they had racks, a whole darn rack, almost to the ceiling. I don't know how high these things go, but they're definitely, I don't know, 12 feet high or so.
No, I want to know
Christmas music. Who in the hell has that much Christmas music these days? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm thinking about this, Bum. Now you probably know, and Joe, maybe you've seen it, but do they have a section dedicated to Kenny G? Because if they do, I am so into that. I want a whole section, Kenny G.
Kenny G.
Smooth jazz, big hair. That's me.
Oh, they've got so much smooth jazz there. not only was it in the jazz section, but there's a whole nother section by the new releases where and Kenny G is dominant, actually. I think he's personally made I think he's personally been in there before, and they have pictures of them with Kenny G himself in the long curls. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kenny G himself playing his he's saxophone, isn't he? Or is he flute? Was he? No, he wasn't flute. He's sax, right? Yeah.
Soprano saxophone, I think.
Soprano sax. Yeah, I know it was a specific sax. Yeah.
You were correct.
Like clarinet.
Yeah.
Yep. Bandwidth is correct on this one.
Yeah, who's coming out? Carpenters just had a new release, right? Was it one of the Carpenters just had a new release here?
It sure isn't going to be Karen.
No.
a re-release. Oh,
re-release?
Probably, yeah, re-release, yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I think I got that wrong. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
But a fantastic time. I actually did have a good time in Pittsburgh. I got to have many pints of Yingling on tap. Something I've never done before. I've had the opportunity to have a couple of bottles of Untapped Yingling in the bottle, but never on tap. So I had many pints since there was a bar in my hotel. Had many pints on tap. Which, you know what, man? If I could get Yingling, I'd have it. I mean, some of the people that I had beer conversations with over there were kind of surprised that it wasn't over there yet, over here yet. And I'm like, well, we could thank COVID for that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because they were supposed to come out here in 20, but
yeah. You'll probably see them next year.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, whenever they do, you'll see me drinking it, that's for sure. I'm drinking right now currently some Tombstone Mosaic single hop IPA, a very solid single hop IPA. It is very good. 7.1%. Took Bum some Tombstone.
Cool. Very nice.
He got to have that big boy. I took him that big boy.
Ooh, yeah. It's more the merrier.
Yeah. That's a 17. What does it say on there, Bum? 17.3 or something?
Ooh. Oh, just 17 even.
17 even. It is a whoo.
Yeah.
And it what makes it so dangerous, like I've told you before, is the fact that you can't taste that alcohol, man. You don't taste it. And Bum, what did you think?
Like I was telling Joe on the pre-show, it's a 17% that tastes like about a 7%.
Yeah. Speaking of beers that were shared, Bum, I'm drinking this one that you gave to us when we were up there last year, and it's good. Yeah.
Is it still holding up after all this time?
The date on it was brewed. It's a year old, so it's good. You got a little chocolate and a little bit of heat in the background. Yeah.
Like I said, it's a better version of Choco Beza.
Mm-hmm.
The original Choco Beza.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up now, and it's got that heat in the back. Yeah, good stuff. So very good. Yep.
What was this? Doubling up. So Jody doubling up on diapers as we speak. The few times he is silent during the show, he is making
wee.
It is. We've talked about wearing diapers so that you could do just that. You're like,
oh yeah.
I think if we were wearing diapers, would you be able to tell when we're making a wee? I think so.
I don't know.
Because I think it would be that kind of.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I've seen plenty of stories of craft beer geeks going to craft beer festivals and putting on a double layer of Depends just in case, so they don't have to get out of line. Because you got to stand in line to get the rare cult beer. Man, that would really suck if you got to pee and then you got to leave the line and go all the way back to the So yeah. No, it's utility item.
You know what, Mark? You know what I've never seen at a beer festival is malt liquor.
Yeah.
I wonder why. I've never seen a malt liquor at a beer festival.
I don't know. It's probably too good for beer fest, I guess. I'm assuming that's what we're going to get in the comments. It's too good for beer festivals.
Well, you know how like in some of those the old music polls that the music magazines used to do for best guitarists and stuff. If you win too many times, they retire you. So I think that's what malt liquor won so many medals years ago at those fests that they're not eligible anymore. They're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
they had to make way for other lesser beers to be eligible for prizes.
I didn't put the link in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat in case there's some other folks here that want to jump in. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We've got. I know that Steel Worldwide is just dying to get in here. You know what I'm saying?
No, actually, you're off by about 30 degrees. Chairman, it's about 40 degrees outside here. So, yeah. And I'm frail, and so on top of that, I gotta wear a sweater. So.
It's 72 here, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, it's 72 degrees in Phoenix. Yeah, that's the way. And what do we think about some of these new offerings? Real quick. Some of these new offerings from like Arby's, some of the fast food stuff. Has anybody had a chance to get out there? There's a new Arby's sandwich.
I just saw it. I just found out about it last night online. I can't even remember what all's on it, but it's supposed to be super hot. I think.
Yeah, I think they want it to be like a challenge, right? Like it's kind of that hot that it's supposed to be.
Normally, I find out about and those are like monthly. Those are Arby's things, like the deer meat, their rib sandwich that they had a few months back. Mm-hmm. Those last a month, and they're gone, replaced with something else. Those seem to be monthly things. I usually find out about them by the coupons that I get in the mail. I get coupons every month in the junk mail. And it'll have a big thing on there, Arby's new such and such sandwich. And that's how I usually find out. And I didn't get any coupons this month. I just found out about this new sandwich last night.
Yeah, I heard about it earlier this week. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even quite know what it is. I'm trying to look it up. Arby's. I don't remember.
They've got some special super hot sauce that they're putting on it or something.
Yeah, and they kind of go through new items so much.
Yeah, they do. Arby's goes through stuff fast.
A lot, right? Yeah. So I feel like it's hard actually to keep up with. Let me see.
No, yeah, you've got to be a regular visitor to Arby's to stay on top of that stuff, I think. Because like we went to Wendy's today, and I had
it's a Diablo chicken sandwich.
Ooh, okay, all right. So a super hot chicken sandwich then. Okay, that actually sounds good. I wonder how hot it is, though. Really, I mean, yeah.
Is there ghost pepper cheese on it or something? Or something related to ghost peppers?
Okay, that would make it spicy. Yeah.
It claims to be the spiciest. Yeah, let me share the screen with you real quick.
Okay.
It claims to be the spiciest sandwich in fast food. Let's see.
Wow.
So, where am I at?
She's pretty spicy there in the video. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they're winning already. Winning. Yeah, claims to be the spiciest on the market. Does it live up to the hype? So, $5.99. I wonder if we could get the sandwich. So this looks like the sandwich, the crispy version of the sandwich.
Okay, so crispy chicken sandwich with super hot sauce and cheese on it, probably. Yeah. That does look like pepper cheese. Looks like.
Oh, okay. So look at overall, we gave the sandwich a 3.5 out of 5 on the spicy scale. So that doesn't sound.
Okay, so hot, but yeah, like I said, not immediately chug milkshake hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That
And
might
then
be
here's
worth
this
trying.
one. This is the. Also, I guess they have two. One's a crispy chicken, and this one's the smoked brisket.
Ooh, that would be pretty tasty. I would do the brisket more than because their brisket's pretty good. I mean, for fast food brisket, that's pretty good brisket. Yeah.
I'm wondering if we could do something where if we could find it, should we have it on next week's show?
Ooh,
I could do it.
Yeah, I've got an Arby's.
I could do it. I'll do it Friday instead of Saturday.
Oh, okay. Because
I always eat there.
Let's see here.
I wonder if you can get one. I have to check the Arby's app. I don't have the Arby's app, but I'm sure they have an app.
I'm sure they do by now. Yeah, because you'd be getting left behind if you don't.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if I can get it in my areas. In my area, I have an Arby's by me. I just don't go there that often.
Let's check. Maybe we can check in next week and see. I think I'll have to take a look and see. I think we've got an Arby's. It's a good size Arby's. They do a lot. All the specialty sandwiches are always there. It seems like so.
Yeah, the Arby's that's by me is where I got my deer meat sandwich, my Venice. You know what? If they brought that back, I wouldn't. It wouldn't make me.
Oh no, that was a good sandwich. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
I have to applaud their effort because I think they only put it in 30. It was like 3,500 stores or something, or each store only had like 100 sandwiches or something like. It was limited.
It was pretty limited. Yeah.
Because I asked the manager at the time. I asked the manager if they had it, and she said they didn't. And then one of the people in the back knew they had it, and he's the one that told her, "Oh no, we've got that." And she was like, "Oh, okay." So they had to figure out how to make it on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So, but it still came out pretty good. But Arby's is definitely the one that changes things up a lot. Like you've really got to keep up with them. But their brisket sandwiches and all that sort of thing, the beef sandwiches are on point. I mean, they really are good.
And it's funny, what was once their flagship, which was obviously their roast beef sandwich.
Right.
That's like forgotten now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the one thing that drives me, and the reason I don't go there more often, is their buns. I don't really care for their buns. They're just like a little too soft or something. Not quite enough substance to them. They're like their buns drive me a little nuts, I have to admit.
Well, when I've gotten just the basic roast beef sandwiches, the buns are always like squashed.
Yeah, they're not real like.
It's like when you put one sandwich on top of the other, it squashes the bun.
Yeah, they're frail. They use frail buns. Frail buns. Sounds like my kind of restaurant.
Yeah, story of your life, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the story of your life right there. So, I wonder. I'm very curious to see what Billy D thinks about all this. What his thoughts on, oh yeah. What's Billy D's thoughts on, all the different Arby's sandwiches, but also finally getting to meet face to face after all these years.
Yeah, Joe was surprised. He thought Billy D was much taller in person.
Yeah, he thought it was bigger, but once he held Billy D in his hand, he said, "Hey, he's smaller than I imagined."
Well, I couldn't hold all of Billy D in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he is.
So
he's
I
small,
gotta
but he's
say,
powerful.
yeah, he is powerful. I got to say, shout out to Josh Maurer, who's in the chat tonight. He's from Moon Township. So that's Pittsburgh. So
Yeah,
not
by
exactly
the airport.
but Pittsburgh area. Yeah, by the airport,
Okay,
near where you were last week, Joe.
Yeah.
So what we're going to get to tonight's malt liquor. This will be different malt liquor number 54, if I am keeping count correctly. And we're going to be drinking this for two reasons tonight. First of all, in celebration, we've discussed in the past, in the world of malt liquor, we have holidays we celebrate. So Monday is officially Martin Luther King Cobra Day.
Oh, man.
So we have a 16 ounce of King Cobra here. I've never had a 16 ounce can before, I believe. I think I got this in a trade with Shady, and according to the Julian code on the bottom of the can, I believe this is about 2 years old.
Oh, so it's just reaching its prime.
We'll see how this goes, and if this drink's okay. I have a 24 ounce can on standby that I will drink for the J Vega challenge, which is still ongoing. So
that's still whether he wants to or not, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it. I'm not a quitter, so I'm continuing.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It's now 51 24s before Vega turns 51. So I have another year to complete it. So
yeah.
The other reason that I am drinking this King Cobra is that there is some buzz lately in the malt liquor world.
Who's buzzed?
They're all buzzed. I've heard, maybe somebody in the chat can clarify. There's some conflicting information out there. Apparently, King Cobra is disappearing off of store shelves. I've heard it's all King Cobra. I've heard it's just the 40s. I heard the rumor that supposedly just because of the glass shortage, 40s are off the shelves for a while, like what happened with Colt 45. I've also, I believe it was in one of Joe Skull's videos, one of the people in the comment section said they emailed AB InBev and they got a reply from them saying that they were discontinuing King Cobra. So nothing confirmed yet, and there's nothing online. So maybe
I tell you, I have a hard time finding, or just, I try to spot my malt liquor. I don't necessarily buy it, but I just try to spot it. I don't see it hardly.
It's getting hard. Yeah, it's getting rarer and rarer out in the wild.
Well, King Cobra is not available in my area to begin with. So if this disappears, it won't make a difference in Pittsburgh. But it's between them changing the names of it, and it's getting more and more difficult. It's actually, there's really not that many 40 ounce that say malt liquor, 40 ounce in glass bottles that say malt liquor. You got Mickey's, Hurricane, as of now, King Cobra. A couple others. Everything else has changed their name.
It feels like 40 ounces in general are getting kind of scarce. It feels like everything's 24 ounce cans.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, this tastes just as good as the day it was packaged. So no need to keep it in frame. Okay, so we're gonna get to the news here. We got mostly Moeller and the chairman, and we're gonna bounce back and forth between the two of them. First of all, the chairman has a bunch of new viewers this week and subscribers. What? Yeah, what? Apparently this comic book. This comic book group of people on YouTube, the comic book community, has apparently discovered the chairman, and they love his videos, and they want him to come on their live stream, and he's teasing them and telling them I might go on it when he has no intention of doing so. So he, as he said, he's stringing them along. He's got them on the fishing pole.
Consider yourself on the list.
So, but we'll get to that eventually.
There's your reminder from the chairman, Bum.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Chairman. Since the malt liquor studio is in disarray, we got the thing back there. We're actually going to do this hands above the table. We're going to do this. We're going to light it remotely tonight. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Yeah.
It's the power of malt liquor.
Yeah, exactly. Because, if you were to light it with hands below the table, we don't necessarily know what's involved with that.
Right.
So.
Right. So there you go. So actually, maybe I'll keep this setup. We'll see. I like it.
Yeah.
That's good there. Yeah.
Thanks, Chairman. So, Chairman, we're going to watch you eat your Big Mac soon, too.
Oh,
actually,
wait a minute.
You know what?
So what I heard, this is what I heard, Mark. You verify if this is what you heard. I heard the malt liquor reporter reporting that the chairman was going to shove a lot of meat in his mouth.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what I heard. Yeah.
A double stack of meat.
A double stack of meat in his mouth. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to start with that.
With sauce.
We're going to start with that.
Special sauce.
With special sauce. Yeah.
And nuts on the bun.
Yeah, nuts on the bun. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I heard. That's the rumor. I mean, that's let's see. Let me share the screen again once again so I can make sure we've got that properly done here. Here we are.
So go to 7 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to join him midway through his meal, eating his second Big Mac here.
Oh, his second big 740. There we go.
Who run it? Get crunk.
Whoa! Immediately. Look at the big globs of sauce he's got stuck to his chin. I mean, he can't even keep that meat neat in his mouth. He's got to have it sloppy. He's a dirty girl, isn't he? He's a dirty girl. He's a dirty girl. He likes it all over his face. I need that sound effect. Face, right? Wow, it's even on the other side over here too. So he's got two big, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but two big, I don't know, all over his face here on the right side, or is that the left side? The left side of his face, and then on the right side, just a big long splooge over there as well.
He says it never got on his Puma coat. Nice trolling try.
Who run it? Get crunk. Time to get retarded again. Golden arches. Malt liquor.
Man.
Oh.
What's that?
What's that?
Mexican chocolate.
How many bites? Are we counting how many bites, Bum?
I don't know. We're on 3 at this point, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, how many chews? How many chews per bite? Are we doing that? Let's see. So here goes a bite.
Second one.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 bites per chews per bite.
He's going to town on that one.
Yeah, it looks like. Is there a big thing of lettuce hanging off?
Yeah, there's lettuce hanging out.
Oh yeah, look at that. We froze.
Where does it all go wrong, Bum? What happens here?
What I mean, look at this. I mean, look at the tongue extension, making sure he gets all that special sauce. He doesn't want any of it to drip. Look at that dirty boy. Look at that dirty boy. Oh, yeah, he got it all. Look at that.
Whoa!
Oh, he's got it. It did drip on the Puma suit. It did drip all over the Puma suit. It fell right. I mean, look at that. Watch. Oh my God! What a gigantic mess this is. This is terrible. It's terrible. Look at that. Oh!
Never did, he said. Never did.
And, look at that.
Oh, we saw some
dripping.
foliage there.
He's got
some lettuce fell. I think it hit the Puma suit.
He likes it dripping all over his chest. Yeah. You dirty boy.
Special shout out to Mr. Raj.
Oh, so is that the source of the sauce? Mr. Raj, is that the
His old, well, not really old ticker, but his fucking ticker.
Oh, is all over his chest? Is that going to be the next words? Are we filling in the blanks here?
Couldn't handle 5 Big Macs in a 40 OZ in one sitting.
Oh, but
fucking stroked out.
Whoa! Hey, you can't make this stuff up, kids. He's talking about he's stroked out and all that, and but he can sure handle all that meat, can he?
So did I hear 5 Big Macs and a 40 ounce?
Yeah.
Oh, having a stroke in the middle of that is a blessing, I think.
That is a lot. How many hurricane boxes do we have in the background here? What's going on there?
I think they're 8 high.
Are they 8 high, Bum? Is that what they are? 1, 2,
so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's probably 1 or 2 over there.
And they
5,
wrap all the way around, back around there past the Christmas
8.
tree.
So there's at least probably 10. There's probably at least 10. There's probably at least 1 or 2 that we can't see behind this stack that are kind of
at least 80 boxes.
Yeah. That's goddamn a lot. This guy. Huh? Who's that hot dog eating champion? Joey, what's his name?
Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut.
Yeah. Joey Chestnut right now is looking at this guy going, damn, son. Right? And that can get pretty sloppy, what Joey does, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is the chairman eating his Big Mac. So from here, we are going to go to Mad Moeller's version of this.
Okay. Oh, okay. So now that we have that, and we've got that unfortunately burned in our brain as a reference. So now we'll go to Mad Moeller's version.
Yeah, and you can just play the whole video.
Oh, the whole video. Okay, yeah, this ought to be good. I feel like we haven't had anything from Mad Moeller.
Oh, he's been sidetracked lately. He's been on another mission.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We'll hear from him tonight.
I'm glad he's back to work, if you will.
The only thing that he could get involved with, really involved with, was a meal.
I love the sound effects. I'm backing this up. This is great.
The only thing that he could get involved with, really involved with, was a meal. Any food of any kind.
Oh, and it's dripping. Oh. Oh man, that is
Molar
great.
approves this message. Oh man,
That is great. You gotta love that. That is coming back strong. If you haven't been out there in a little while and you come back with that, that's coming.
That's a good one.
Strong. I like it.
So we're going to go back to the chairman, and this is the chairman watching what we just watched.
Oh my God! So without
the video, what's that, Joe?
Well, so without seeing it, so this is the chairman watching Mueller watching him,
kinda,
basically, right? Oh, this
so
ought to be
good. You can jump ahead a little bit because it's basically the first part of it is just the chairman watching the screen, and he is laughing. He's laughing at the video, but go to 35 seconds.
okay. 35 seconds here. So let's bring the screen share back in here. Whoop. Let's go to this one. Yeah, we'll bring 35 seconds. This ought to be good. Yeah. Yeah, there's a grin. I think I saw a grin. Did you see a grin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, he was laughing.
You're fucking savage on that one, dog. You are savage on that one, dog. Trolls. I can look at video. But technically, I wasn't really trolled.
Oh.
Because I foreseen trouble with those Big Macs. That's why I didn't zip up my new Puma coat.
Oh.
But I'll give one to Moore on that one. That was funny.
So he wasn't trolled because he knew the food was spilled.
So I feel like we need a definition of trolling, right? Because we think it's trolling, and I think even Mueller thought it might be trolling, but it's not a proper trolling, or he's not properly trolled.
Yeah. Chairman's saying it's not a proper trolling because he knew it was going to happen.
Right, he knew it was going to happen.
Trolling is making doing something where you weren't expecting it. So he knew it. He knew it all was going to happen. So.
Okay. Malt Liquor Reporter, please, Billy D, straighten this out for me. Because every week it is said we are being trolled in the chat. But if we know we're being trolled per the definition that just came out of his own mouth, then we can't possibly be trolled because we know we're going to be trolled every week. Right? So if we know we're going to be trolled, it's not trolling.
That's right.
I mean, so we can't possibly, per his own definition of trolling, of not being trolled, apparently. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Per his definition of how you can't possibly be trolled.
Plus we can't be trolled because we got our Puma jackets unzipped.
Yeah.
And I don't even wear a jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. Troll me, baby. Troll me.
Hell, I own one jacket and I wore it to Pennsylvania and I don't think it came back. So I don't,
Well, you do have lightweight Carhartt shirts and you have heavier weight Carhartt shirts. But that's
matter of fact, in the logo is a photo of me wearing a jacket. I don't know that there's ever been a photo of me wearing a jacket.
You've never needed to wear it before.
There might be an old video of me in Albuquerque smoking cigar with a jacket.
Yeah.
There
No.
might be
Sitting out on the porch, yeah, when it was cold in the winter.
Yeah, there might be, but I'm not quite sure about that. So I don't think we're ever trolled, even right now. I think they say they're trolling us, and I don't think they are because we know we're being trolled. All right, I'm glad he cleared that up for us because you know.
So from there, go to 2 minutes 25 seconds.
Ooh, I was right there.
So yeah, bum, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh, nice.
You play back that scene on the Share show. Technically, I did not get.
Oh, wait a minute. But how many technicallys can we have in one video? Now, technically, should there only be allowed to be like one technically per video?
Yes, literally.
like technically, literally, should he only be allowed to be used to use one technically per video? That's a big word, Mark. I think he hurt himself. He might have sprained his tongue.
He probably did, yeah. He probably
Too many
threw something.
syllables.
He probably dislocated something saying that.
Yeah. Oh, I firmly believe he hurt himself.
Get trolled. Shit. Play back that scene on the Share show. Technically, I did not get trolled.
Oh.
Because my Puma coat was not zipped all the way up. Got on my shirt, not on my Puma coat.
Oh, so dog. Okay, now I don't know how well you guys are going to be with this next reference, but dog. So when he's saying that he's, you know, all in dog, and when he's dogging in the park, which is a little bit of a UK porn reference.
I get the reference. But not because I've watched any UK porn.
But not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, so as long as he unzips his Puma jacket, it's all good, and he lets the flow.
Yeah.
You know, so
hey, if you're into that kind of thing, you know.
Not there's anything wrong with it.
Who am I to judge? You know, if you're into that,
there usually is some unzipping involved in any dogging
going on. Yeah, any dogging requires some unzipping.
Yes,
especially if you're gonna do it in the park.
My Puma coat was not zipped all the way up.
Okay, so
got on my shirt, not on my Puma coat.
Okay, that's what she said.
Dog. Facts.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
that's what she said line, isn't it, Bum? Like that. I think that fits. I think that fits.
I think you can take just about any sentence and turn it into a that's what she said.
Yeah. You know, so now we do have a standard for how you troll and how you don't troll. And I
guess as long as you don't have your Puma coat zipped up, it's not trolling.
And I never wear a Puma coat.
So how I don't either.
Possibly ever be trolled, dog, when I don't even wear one, dog. I don't see how I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
The rule book on all this stuff is very, very, it needs clarification on so much stuff. Blueprint, trolling. Yeah. So, quick little aside from the chairman here. This would make a great compilation, but we're just going to play one little snippet here. The chairman's been rapping a lot in his videos lately. He's been doing a lot of rapping. Oh, is this Mueller that I?
Yeah, you sent Mueller. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the name of this video, Joe? Here.
Rack.
Oh, Rack Attack. Okay.
Ghost, what's wrong? Dog.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. How did I copy and paste that one?
I don't know.
It has no reference to Joe or anything in it at all. I just can't tell. I can't imagine.
There happens to be a familiar sight in this part of the video, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's part of what Moeller's been up to lately. We won't get into it.
Okay,
but this is a mention of, he's saying on here, telling these comic book guys that the chairman is not going to ever join your live stream because that's not what they do. And the chairman did admonish Moeller, saying, don't tell them that. Don't tell them I'm not going to join your live stream. Tell them I might join your live stream. Keep them on the end of the fishing pole there. So anyway, go to 1 minute.
In this video, or did you want another one?
Yeah, we can play this.
Okay. 1 minute.
Presentation 40 OZ glass container. Don't get it confused.
What? I do a show called The Jack Show with 3 other people every Thursday night. They're nobodies and not important. Don't worry about them. Anyway, I'd love to have you on as a guest sometime. Hit me up if you're interested.
That's directed towards the chairman.
This ain't the fucking V bar. This ain't the fucking Share Queer show. Chairman ain't gonna fucking cam up or give out any fucking interviews. This is not what we do here.
See how many fucking pills you can ingest in one sitting and wash it down with a hurricane.
He should have had this one with all the stuff running down here and everything.
Yeah.
Actually, they should do, now that we've had that past video, we should have one with this guy with the stuff running out the nose and the chairman on this side with stuff running out the mouth. I think that's a good comparison. And whose drips farther or quicker? You know whose goes quicker? You could do that.
We could have had the same sound effect that he used for the chairman with that sound that of the out of his nose there. So
see how many fucking pills you can ingest in one sitting and wash it down with a hurricane. Hopefully your heart stops and you fucking die, Parkinson's. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
That came out of the blue.
So, okay. Now we will go to the chairman rapping. Like I said, he's been doing this more and more often lately. This would make for an interesting compilation, but here's just a little sample here. Go to 505.
505. Oh, 505. Okay. That was my old area code.
Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on some scissor.
Oh.
Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on some scissor.
Oh, he even threw a little sip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting.
He's got a future.
Sipping on
Sip. Yeah, are we gonna have to call him DJ Chairman or something here? Is he gonna go for another new channel? Is that is he gonna have his new release?
I don't know, but that reminds me. I've been wanting to mention this for a couple months here. I just learned something. I don't know how many people know this. Maybe I'm behind the times here. The chairman's 2 YouTube channels. I didn't realize there is a difference between the 2 of them. He mentioned a while back that when he deviates from the blueprint, as in drinking out of plastic bottles, when he drinks his new label, Colt 45 double malt, that doesn't say malt liquor on it anymore, he only drinks out of those containers on his Steel Worldwide 2 channel. He's keeping his original channel pure.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when he was at the ball game drinking that Yingling or whatever, or Budweiser, that was on.
Yeah, that would be
on Steel Worldwide too.
His second channel, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, so that's where he drinks all his non, blueprint stuff.
Okay.
So I didn't realize there was a difference in the channels.
That's where he's going to post his rap videos, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
okay. Now
DJ Jazzy Trent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jazzy Trent, exactly.
So now we're going to go back to Moeller again, and you can play the whole video. It's called Ghosted in 2021.
Ghosted in 21. Pause this, and I'm gonna have to take a 2 and 2. Chuck Low. I'll be back here in a minute. Here, boys.
Oh, don't you have your diaper on, Joe?
Yeah, come on. Ghosted in somewhat. Okay.
And we have Wits there. Yeah, Moeller has been he's been on a mission lately, going after some of the YouTube bad guys.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
He's been sent undercover.
Yeah. I let's see, is Moeller still in the chat here? Yeah, he is. I'm just gonna say this to Moeller. Moeller, remind me to never piss you off. That's all I can say.
The wrath of Moeller, is that what we're worrying about now?
Yeah. Oh, we have the metal molester in here saying, "Bum looks youthful, my type."
He likes you, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was at a birthday party prior week, so lots of beer has been consumed.
I think he just asked you out on a date, Bum. That's all I'm saying.
I think so.
Oh, look at that. My type. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
The metal molester. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Okay, so here we go. Play the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pencil holder. Okay.
Ghosted by the chairman.
Oh! Not black enough. Not black at all.
That's there's Raider Ben. Shady.
Oh now my God.
Me. That's me. Now I gotta say, I had to look up that word. There's not too many words I have to Google. Especially words used by the MLDC.
Right, exactly. Especially words by them. Yeah.
Did you catch that word?
Flashotrobian or something like that?
Yeah. That's a real word?
Yeah, it is. I Googled it.
And so
it means fear of bottles, a phobia about bottles.
Seriously?
Yeah.
There are people, wait. We gotta no, we're not gonna skip over that.
Google it.
There are people with fear of bottles?
Well, Moeller's claiming that I have a fear of bottles, and I know what he's getting at, and I should clarify. I certainly don't have a fear of bottles. I have a fear of opening frozen caps on frozen 40-ounce bottles.
Okay. Well, you've seen me. Well, maybe you didn't. Were you there when I opened the bottles of Bud American Ale?
No.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
And they
Mark
did
was.
break. Yeah. You were
They
lucky you
did.
didn't get your hand cut. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although if it would have been cut, you would have probably got a multi-million-dollar settlement.
Probably.
And
Yeah.
the hand would have long healed,
Yeah.
and you'd be set.
Actually, I handled that all wrong, didn't I?
Yeah. You should have intentionally cut yourself and then taken a photo and sent it. Yeah.
Because not only was I one of the ones that was like just dying for this beer to come out, bum. When it finally came out, I was calling different liquor stores, just dying to get my hands on a 6-pack. Got a 6-pack, and 3 of the 6 broke on air. I opened them, and on air, I called Budweiser. And like a dumbass, like Mark is saying, I should have handled it completely different. On air, she's like, "Oh yeah, would you like more of this Bud American Ale for free on us?" And I'm like, yeah. Why don't you just send me more?" What a dumbass, huh? Couple of beers. Oh yeah, here, yeah, give me more beer. Yeah, no. How about
I cut my hand. I'll never be able to drive a truck again.
I happened to open them and I drank them and I'm done. Like, give me lots of money, right? I'm a 2 comma guy now. Oh, I screwed up. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Yeah, that was before the recording days, but yeah, that happened. Literally, where's my I have canned beers today. But you could see the whole top of the beer. The whole top of the bottle of the beer came off. Right?
Yeah.
So instead, when I popped the top on it, I'm doing it off camera. You can't even see. I popped the top, and the whole top of the long neck of the beer came off.
Yeah.
On 3 of the 6 bottles. That was incredible. Sorry, I took away from your story because that literally happened to me. That was in the early days of Share Beer. Very early days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's probably going to be some sort of comment referencing they wish I'd have swallowed some glass and died, or
probably.
What other kind of creative thing could they come up with? You should have choked and died, or I don't know. There's got to be some
good wishes from them.
Yeah, some well wishes from your friends, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna wrap this up this week. We have some other stuff, but we can save it for next week. We've missed several Saucy Saturday reviews. And what would Malt Liquor Report be without the chairman struggling with one of his sauce bottles?
I mean, he always struggles with these things. I mean, you have to be smarter than the bottle. Is what happens.
So in this case, I believe he has a Walmart brand hot sauce. I believe.
Oh,
he starts out with the Melinda's, but he moves on to his new sauce. So go to 3 minutes 40 seconds.
3:40.
Fucking refreshing and delicious.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so far so good. Oh. Okay. Got through that part. All right. Unscrewed the. All right.
No safety seal.
Oh, yeah. That's the shaker type top, right? You have to shake that kind of top.
Or just, it pours out a couple drops at a time.
Oh boy.
I don't even think he got any on that nugget.
It's hard to tell. Yeah.
Studying the bottle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see some drips coming out. Yeah. There's some drips. I've never had the Walmart hot sauce. I've never had the Walmart hot sauce. I wonder if it's more Tabasco or.
Looking at it. He's like, hey, how does that stuff come out of there?
Yeah. Science. I tell you.
Not bad.
Whoa. He looked down for a reason.
Not bad.
Something happened. We must have missed it.
Yeah, I never saw any spillage.
Yeah,
No.
there was not. Something happened, though. He looked down for a reason.
Not bad.
Give me my flipping hot sauce.
So there's your evidence that he is still having issues with that hot sauce bottle. That the
He's
top
been doing Saucy Saturdays for what, a year and a half, and he's still. Huh.
That when is he gonna learn to just take a little round tub or another dish and just put you a bunch of sauce on the darn dish and dunk it like a man? What do you say, Mark? What's it gonna take for this guy to
That
learn?
would be wasting sauce, and that means there's less money to spend on malt liquor. I mean, that's the only thing I can figure. Yeah.
If you get a 20-piece nugget, I mean, you would think that, after a year plus of doing this,
Yeah, you would figure it out. But, well, that just shows you what malt liquor does to the brain.
it's how many times do we need to show it over and over again? Kids, don't.
Yeah, don't worry, he'll figure it out on the 67th time. We're only like 49 in or whatever.
Right.
So,
We're only,
but tune in July when the chairman figures it out.
Oh my God. Look at this. Oh.
Guess he likes it.
Does he like it?
Struggling with the bottle.
Oh, you don't say.
Ooh. Struggling with the bottle, but it's good.
And that's all we get. He doesn't give it.
On. Yeah, he I believe he moves on to the Melinda's, which is much, much easier to pour. But we do have one more round at 7 minutes.
7 minutes, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty close. Yeah. It's dripping. It's just barely dripping. Yeah, see. Oh, look at him now. He's doing it.
He's shaking the bottle. He's swinging it back and forth. He just cannot master it.
So yeah, Louisiana hot sauce from Walmart. It's like $1 out the door. It's not bad.
How many Reggie heads?
Yeah, he's not giving it.
He doesn't rate by Reggie heads anymore.
Oh, he does? Oh, I'm so out of it.
Oh.
He's like me with beers. He goes, it's pretty good.
It's definitely not that hot, but Overall, the sauce is not bad.
Now Frank's is reliable. I mean, you take the top off and it pours.
And
No
that's
charge
the
for me.
extra red hot from Frank. And then he does make one more mention about how he doesn't like Walmart bottle. So,
Yep. Shout out to Frank's. Red hot. Malt liquor.
that's it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't you only have to, I don't know, take the edge of a knife and just pull the top of that Walmart one off?
I'm going to assume.
It seems like that's all you would have to do.
Yeah,
Right?
it's probably a plastic thing on top. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just another smaller little cap.
But that's getting pretty complicated, Joe.
That's getting pretty technical. Technically, Joe.
for a lot.
Technically, yeah, we don't need a third technically
Yeah.
on any of his. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Well, thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it. Fantastic malt liquor report, and finally, fantastic to meet you. By the way, in person.
Yeah.
Finally getting to meet Billy D was
And hands above the table, out goes the sign.
And out goes the sign, exactly.
Yeah.
That is the official end of this week's malt liquor report. Very solid malt liquor report as usual.
Forgot to finish the King Cobra.
Oh, how could you forget that?
No
way!
No, it's going back in the fridge. I can't open it. It's going back to the museum. I just wanted to show it, just so you guys know. We still have some.
I think it needs aged more, Mark.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to you wouldn't want to whip it all out.
Yeah, this was canned on December 21st, 2020. So yeah, it's got at least another 5 or 6 years before.
That's one of the last. The end of 2020 is one of the last one to have malt liquor on the can.
Here you go, bum. Here you go, bum. One. That's all you need to know, right there. Bum one.
There we go. Whatever that means, I'm sure there's some underlying meaning.
Jody's diaper looking like an overfilled water balloon right now. Well, he should know. He's down there checking it out. So, Jody doubled up on the diapers. Well, I changed my diaper actually when I stepped off camera. Pretty good at changing them things out. So that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
Like a whoopee cushion with air in it. Yeah. That's pretty accurate right there. That is pretty darn accurate. So I am now sampling a Island Smoothie from Tombstone. Island Smoothie Sour Ale.
Ooh.
Absolutely ginormous fruity flavor in this bad boy. Tons of vanilla. I think they said they used like 3,000 pounds of mango, passion fruit, apricot, strawberry. I mean, it's just very fruity, but it's tart. It's very tart. And that's the last of it. I had it in the Duke's glassware. Phenomenal beer, man. Fantastic. I don't know that, and it's 5% ABV. Again, we've had this conversation about some of these big, juicy IPAs and stuff like that, sour ales. It's hard to drink these beers over and over and over again, right? Like for me, I'll drink maybe one more of these, and then I'm going to have something easier drinking. It's just too much on your taste buds, I feel like,
Yeah, they are pretty full of flavor. And was that one kind of tart? Did it have some tartness to it?
Very, yeah. It's a proper sour. It's fruity, but not sweet, and it does finish very tart. Yeah. So if you don't like sour beers, then this is definitely not on the sweeter side of sour. So you definitely don't want to have this one if you don't like a proper sour. Yeah. If you don't like them, then stay away, because this is not drinking an island beer in a landlocked state. Good God. Well, that's how it works here, man. That's what we do. I mean, that's what we do. Of course, Isn't that what everybody does?
Yeah.
Who else like me is getting into air fryers? I have been and thanks to Coach. Coach is the one that was recommending air fryers, so I got one, and I have been air frying all kinds of stuff, trying to figure out where this air fryer fits, if you will, in my cooking. I seen a recipe recently for twice cooked potatoes in the air fryer. So you would take smaller sized potatoes, boil them first, and then squish them, and then stick them in the air fryer to crisp them up. And
okay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tasty. I might.
Now, did you get an air fryer, or did you get an insert for an Instant Pot?
No, proper air fryer. Yeah.
Okay, so you got the real thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Instapot version of an air fryer.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's not the insert for an Instapot. It's the Instapot air fryer. Okay.
It's as a matter of, they just call it Insta air fryer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Insta fryer. Yeah.
So just like they have the Instapot, this is the Insta air fryer. The one thing that Insta has is a Insta Dutch oven, and I don't understand that at all. I don't understand why you would want an Insta Dutch oven.
Yeah, because we have an Instapot and it has a slow cooker feature, so you could just set it as a slow cooker, and put something in at 8 a.m. and eat it at dinner time and cook it for 10 hours. So, or you could put it in at 5 o'clock and eat it at 6 because you cook it in 60 minutes. So, yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Because the Instapot already works as a Dutch oven. It's a slow cooker. I mean, that's all it is. That's Dutch oven, slow cooker is the same thing.
Right.
Basically. Yeah.
Basically.
Braising, slow cooking. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're doing all the same stuff. And a pressure cooker, if it happens to be electric on your countertop or on your stove, is speeding that up. Time to air fry 30 steaks, Mark. Way too frail.
Hey, I only had 27 steaks today air fried. No.
Now you've had your air fryer longer than I have. Bum, you don't.
No, I've never had. I don't have an air fryer. The only thing I have is a toaster oven that has a convection oven that works. That's like 90% air fryer, right? I guess, but it's not an official air fryer.
I'll probably end up buying one by the end. It's one of those things I've just been teetering on the edge of. Yeah. And you know me, I don't do anything in a rush.
It took me forever to getting around to buying one. And the reason I bought one is because it was so highly recommended. And it was on a deal. So so those two things mixed, and then I was like, all right, screw it. I'll buy it. Do I regret it? No. It's another tool, another cooking tool, another different way to cook. And if that gets you to cook, then so be it. I could see making almost everything in the doggone thing if that's your inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finally figured out how to make a fried egg in it. If that's what you want to do, then I could see that. Yeah, sure. Why not? anything that'll get you to cook, So
Mhm.
if putting it in, I see people putting pizzas in, frozen pizzas in air fryers, everything frozen. Good God, everything
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah, at that point, the air fryer for that is just like a powerful convection oven. I mean, it's just blowing 500-degree air around the food, all around, which cooks it fast. Yeah, that's for sure.
I like all the comments in here. Bum yawning. Wait for it. This is hilarious. We're out of here though. So we'll see you guys next week. Who won the games today? I haven't been able to see the playoff games.
Didn't watch.
I don't know. No idea. All I know is it was Georgia Bulldogs Celebration Day today in Athens, Georgia, because they won the national championship on Monday.
That's right. And congrats to Atlanta, to Georgia, having a fantastic year so far. What the hell's going on with the Falcons? I mean,
we were watching something, and they were talking about singing the national anthem, and I was like, I could sing the national anthem, and the boss says, yeah, you could sing it at the Falcons game. Nobody would be there to hear you. It's like, yeah, that's probably true.
The Falcons have to feel like seriously left out. I mean, because you've got the World Series and the national championship there.
College football is bigger in Georgia than NFL. I mean, by far. Yeah. I mean, Georgia winning the national championship is more important to more people in Georgia than Atlanta winning the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're a Georgia fan, I was like, yeah, whatever.
Right. But a big year for Georgia, right? I mean, it's got to be. I mean, never winning a World Series to winning one, and now 40 years of a drought with college football, which, like you said, it's the South. It's a big deal.
Oh, I thought for sure they'd get beat up on by Alabama again, but they ended up winning. So.
And they kind of beat up on them. You even heard Saban at the end of the game tell them, "Well, you really whooped our butts in the fourth quarter."
Yeah. Through the third quarter, it was a yawner. It was just field goal central at that point. But yeah, fourth quarter they figured it out.
So Pittsburgh plays tomorrow.
Tomorrow night,
against Kansas City.
Yeah.
So Ben Roethlisberger's last game.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I see what you're saying. So yeah, that's the way that one's going. We got Coach jumping in here right when we're going to jump off. Who do you like in today's game? What were the results of today's game, Coach? I think you were watching.
I was totally disappointed, but as to be expected. So
the Raiders lost.
Let's go. Let's see what happens next game. Yeah,
the Raiders lost.
Let's see what happens next game.
I'm literally asking. I have no idea who won or who lost, but it sounds like it. Okay, his wife's a Raiders fan, so it sounds like the Raiders lost. They were playing. I could Google it right now. I don't know why I'm searching around for it. I could just Google.
Yeah.
NFL
they lost.
Yeah, the Bengals 26-19. Let me share the screen real quick. The Bengals 26-19 in case anybody else needs the results. And the Patriots, as we are speaking, it's the first quarter, 7 minutes, 24 seconds.
Losing to the Bills.
The Patriots down to the Bills in Buffalo. So, but yeah, the Bengals did succumb. To tell you the truth, I thought the Bengals would personally for once because of that quarterback. They've got that fantastic young quarterback. And the part that I got to see of the game, the receivers for the Raiders just were not helping Carr out. They were just not holding on to stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just weren't, he was putting the ball right there. They just weren't completing the catch, like, what the hell, pretty frustrating if you are a Raiders fan. That's got to be pretty frustrating. But Burrow is one of those names. You're going to hear a lot more about Burrow. He is a damn good quarterback. And I think Cincinnati might finally have that quarterback. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Of course, the Rams, famously behind me here, are playing Monday night against the Cardinals in LA. And if you pay attention enough, one of the coaches is named Joe D. So they constantly reference Joe D a lot, which is me, by the way. And I'm the Joe D you know. So anytime you hear Joe D in the Rams, I'm on the inside, baby. I think he's a special teams coach. And so they're always referencing Joe D. Yeah, Joe D this, Joe D that. I'm like, hell yeah, you damn right. I just don't get the paycheck he does, but it's all good. Anyway, kids, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. Be safe in your snow there, Mark.
Oh yeah.
In your
and my impending snow tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week, man. Peace out.
All right. Sounds good. Later, gentlemen.